fake news and post-truth society. We live in an age of information, yet it is also an age of confusion. Every day, millions of messages, videos, and articles flow through our phones and computers. Some are true, others are false, and many fall somewhere in between. The term fake news describes information that is deliberately false or misleading, spread to manipulate people's opinions or emotions. The idea of a post-truth society goes even further. It describes a world where emotions and personal beliefs matter more than facts, and where truth itself begins to lose importance. Together, fake news and the post-truth condition have become some of the biggest social challenges of our time. Fake news is not entirely new. Throughout history, people have spread rumors and propaganda to gain power or influence others. What makes the problem more serious today is the speed and scale at which false information travels. In the past, news came through newspapers, radio, or television, sources that were usually checked and edited by professionals. Today, anyone can post anything online within seconds, and it can reach millions of people before anyone verifies it. Social media platforms reward popularity, not accuracy. A shocking or emotional headline spreads faster than a calm, factual one, and people often share information without checking whether it is true. Sociologists and media scholars see fake news as a symptom of deeper problems in modern society. One major reason is the loss of trust in traditional institutions. Many people no longer believe that governments, journalists, or experts are honest. Scandals, corruption, and political divisions have made people suspicious. This distrust creates space for fake news to thrive because when people do not trust official sources, they turn to social media influencers, anonymous accounts, or private groups that confirm their personal views. This process creates echo chambers, where people only hear opinions similar to their own and reject anything that challenges their beliefs. Another important factor is the emotional nature of communication in the digital age. People react more strongly to messages that make them feel anger, fear, or pride. Fake news often plays on these emotions. For example, false stories about politics, religion, or health can make people feel anxious or outraged, pushing them to share the content quickly. The creators of fake news, whether individuals, organizations, or even governments, take advantage of these emotional reactions to spread misinformation and achieve their goals, such as influencing elections, dividing societies, or gaining profit through online traffic. The term post-truth society became widely known after 2016, a year marked by major political events such as the Brexit vote in the United Kingdom and the United States presidential election. Observers noticed that facts and evidence seemed to matter less than emotions and beliefs. In a post-truth society, people do not necessarily seek what is true, they seek what feels true to them. This is dangerous because it weakens the role of reason and encourages manipulation. When people begin to choose their own truths, it becomes difficult to agree on basic facts, and public debate loses its meaning. The rise of fake news also affects democracy. A healthy democracy depends on informed citizens who can make decisions based on reliable information. When fake news spreads widely, it distorts people's understanding of reality. Politicians may use misinformation to gain support, while ordinary citizens find it harder to know what to believe. This creates confusion and division, making it easier for powerful groups to control the narrative. In this way, fake news is not just about lies, it is about power, the power to shape what people see, think, and feel. Technology companies play a major role in this issue. Social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and X, formerly Twitter, have become the main sources of information for billions of people. Their algorithms are designed to keep users engaged, showing them content similar to what they have already liked or watched. This makes people see the world through a narrow lens and limits exposure to different opinions. Although these companies have introduced fact-checking systems and content moderation, fake news still spreads faster than truth because of how human attention works. People are more likely to click on dramatic or sensational content than on factual reports. Education is one of the most powerful tools against fake news. When people learn how to critically analyze information, they become less likely to fall for false stories. Media literacy, understanding how information is created, shared, and manipulated, should be taught in schools and communities. People must learn to question sources, check multiple perspectives, and verify facts before sharing anything online. In this way, individuals can act as responsible citizens in the digital age. It is also important to understand why people believe fake news in the first place. Sometimes, it is not because they are ignorant, but because fake news fits their worldview. Believing something that confirms one's identity or group loyalty can feel emotionally satisfying, even if it is false. This psychological aspect makes fighting fake news difficult. Logical arguments alone may not convince people. What is needed is empathy, dialogue, and trust building. People must feel respected before they are willing to reconsider their beliefs. The post-truth society also raises philosophical questions about what truth means. Sociologists point out that truth has always been influenced by power. Those who control media and communication have often shaped what counts as true. However, the danger today is that truth has become fragmented, too many versions exist, and there is no shared understanding. If society loses its ability to agree on facts, cooperation and progress become impossible. The challenge, therefore, is not only to fight fake news but to rebuild the culture of truth, a culture where honesty, evidence, and dialogue are valued over manipulation and emotional reactions. Despite the seriousness of this issue, there is hope. Around the world, journalists, educators, and fact-checkers are working together to promote truth. Independent media organizations are creating tools to verify news quickly. Social platforms are experimenting with ways to reduce misinformation. But real change must also come from within each of us. Every time we think critically, avoid spreading rumors, and value evidence, we contribute to a more truthful society. Fake news and the post-truth condition remind us that truth is not automatic. It requires effort, responsibility, and courage. In a world full of noise, being truthful is an act of resistance. The future of our societies depends on whether we choose to be guided by reason or by manipulation, by understanding or by fear. If you enjoyed this discussion on fake news and the post-truth society, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Your support helps me create more educational content about sociology, truth, and the challenges of modern life. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more insights into how society shapes our thoughts, beliefs, and behavior.